Hey everyone, it's Elizabeth, and I am back to do a general reading for the week ahead. And this is for Water Sign Collective, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, and that would be Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And this is for the week of November 21st, tomorrow, through the 30th of November, 2019. And the tarot decks I'm using, and oracle decks, I'm using the Modern Spellcasters Tarot. I am using the Queen of the Moon Oracle deck. And if I have time to clarify, I will use the Pictorial Key Tarot. And so I decided to start with the Queen of the Moon Tarot, or Oracle deck, actually, and pulled a card for the theme of this reading, theme of the week. And the card I pulled during meditation was the card of acceptance, which acceptance is key. I'm always saying that, and so I'm going to put this energy here. I'm going to put this card here so you guys can see it in front of the Buddha. And I'm going to read to you what it says about the waxing crescent. And acceptance. Acceptance of the current situation is the first step to change. The past does not exist. The future hasn't happened. There's only right now. So I accept where I am and who I am right now. When we examine our lives and engage in some truth-telling, we are often confronted with what really is. This realization is powerful, but often we reject this truth if it is too hard to bear, or we are afraid of accepting something so difficult. Each of us at some time has dodged our blind spots and then had the illumination of what actually is eventually confront us. What we do next is crucial. Do we accept exactly where we are, no matter how painful or confronting? Or do we retreat back into our illusions and remain stuck or unchanging? Choosing to accept ourselves fully and the position we are in enables us to take that next step towards growth. When we can plant our feet solidly into the earth and say, yes, here is exactly where I am, and I accept this fully, then we can take the next steps confidently, honestly, and powerfully towards where we now wish to head. Accepting where we are right now in its fullness allows us to also accept that there may be some chaos in our change before there is full order again. This can be an exciting feeling rather than one that generates fear if we hold our new intentions clearly. So yes, change is daunting. Acceptance is definitely key. Accepting where we are in our life right now in order for us to move forward is definitely so important. And like it says here, once we accept where we are fully, then we can take the next steps confidently, honestly, and powerfully towards where we now wish to go. And that it's having the confidence in knowing that this is where I am right now, this is what I want to change, and then heading in that direction. So that's the theme of the week. I hope this resonates with some of you. And so I did pull a few cards, and I wanted to get started. So let's get started with the reading. And so it shows, again, in the recent past, I'm picking up, this is the card I pulled, Nine of Swords. And so in general, this is not a pleasant energy. It shows in your recent past, water signs, there has been sleepless nights, that there has been worry and concern and anxiety, stress, things happening really unexpectedly. There has been some unpleasant chaos in the recent past that has kept you tossing and turning at night, perhaps, and wondering, now what do I do? But you got through it with the Knight of Swords here as the clarifying card. You were able to, water signs, this is air sign energy. This would be Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. And this is more about getting past the anxiety, getting past this, whatever this angst was about. It's forcing yourself to get up out of bed and get through the day the best you can. And that's what you guys have been doing, is getting by, surviving, even through the turmoil, even through the chaos, no matter how difficult that this has been. And I'm just taking a look at this card a little bit more here. I feel like in the recent past too, there's been levels of accepting, again, I'm going with acceptance, accepting your part in what happened, something that took place. You're taking, with the Nine of Swords, it's not wanting to look at the big picture, not wanting to look at what happened, but with the Knight of Swords coming in to clarify, it's, I'm going to look at what happened, I'm going to take a second look, I'm going to take a third look until I figure this out. And that's what you guys are doing. You're figuring this out, and waking up, opening your eyes up and looking at everything so you can deal with it head on. Acceptance. Okay, so interesting. So now where you are now, the present situation, we have Queen of Wands energy. She's pretty fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag energy. She is feisty. She is a very responsible, feisty go-getter. Okay, and so you guys are in a position in your life, this is the current energy right now, where you're feeling more ambitious, where you're feeling motivated to want to move forward with your life and get past the whatever pain you went through recently. Your headspace is different now, especially with this Queen of Wands. I'm looking at her just for a second here. She's serious, but she's also, I want to embrace and enjoy my life. And clarifying that card, we do have the World, which has come up before this week. And the World is all about the timing. It shows right now, you guys, with the World, this is an opportunity for you guys, to expand and put yourself out there and, try new things, especially with this current being in the current position right now. You guys are feeling more open about taking risks and about kind of letting go and shedding. Like she is naked except for a little dress here, but whatever that is. But I mean, the energy here is letting go of the past and being in the present moment and taking advantage of what the universe has in store for you right now. So this is a good energy. It's you're the wheel, the world is expanding, okay, moving forward. Okay, and that's where you guys are at. Now, moving into the future, excuse me, guys, we have Queen of Cups energy. And she is beautiful. This is a beautiful card. Okay, so she's an intuitive, psychic healer, caretaker. This is coming into your future, and this is water. This is you guys, and this is a very intuitive female energy who is taking care of herself. She's admiring the beauty around her. She's tuning in and trusting her intuition, which, as you can see with the moon above her, the crescent moon here, and she's very self-accepting. She accepts who she is, and she's also very gentle. And some of you now, I feel like I'm tuning into, some of you water signs are really focused on your goals, your personal goals, your careers right now, becoming more intuitive. It's connecting with your emotions and your mind and making healthier decisions for yourself that aren't emotional but are level. Okay, you're being more level-headed. So even though she's an emotional card, you're making healthier decisions, and you're not going, I mean, you may be tempted with this energy of the Queen of Cups, to get a little emotional. Try not to let that get the best of you, because you do have the Knight of Cups clarifying her. Okay, so this is a couple of different things. One is with this Knight of Cups energy, I mean, he's very, very loving. He is offering his cup, but I mean, it's an immature energy. And I think for some of you water signs here, you've got to make up your mind about, what are your goals this week, and stick to it, commit to it. Knight of Cups isn't fully committed in this energy. Okay. He's here and there. And with the Queen of Cups, she's fully committed. So he has desire. He knows what he wants and he goes after it. She's more reserved. She knows what she wants, but she's being more, thoughtful, okay? And she's not letting her emotions go all over the place. The other scenario I'm getting in your future here is that there could be this love energy coming in for some of my water signs with the Knight of Cups. There could be the potential of a new relationship coming in, or at least you're noticing that men are checking you out, that women are checking you out. Go with any gender you want. This is gender fluid, guys. So you may notice that you're getting the attention of, romantic attention this week, or that people are noticing you. You're looking good. You're beginning to feel more confident this week, but this is also self-nurturing energy, and not letting your emotions get the best of you in this immediate future energy. Now, the action card we have in the future of action, what's taking place action wise, we have Nine of Wands. And clarifying that Nine of Wands is the Page of Pentacles. So this has to do with these two cards here. I feel like some of you are in a position where you're feeling kind of defensive. And, it's, I think that with the Page of Pentacles, you guys are just starting to figure out your financial situation. For some of you, you're just getting by this week financially, but you're working really hard to catapult your career forward professionally, to improve your finances, whether it's career or whether it's just your investments or your finances. There's this need this week to be cautious with how you spend. There is an income, but just be mindful of how you spend your money. And then with the Nine of Wands too, because this is action, you may be feeling a bit defensive around this Knight of Pentacles energy. There could be this younger energy around you, young man or young woman. It could be challenging you on the job and making you a little defensive professionally. There could be this need to, I have to work 10 times harder, now I got to work twice as hard. I feel like, there's again, Nine of Wands in this deck. She's very defensive and she's guarding herself. She's the wounded warrior. So you don't want anyone taking advantage of you. So there's a protection here. And you may be dealing with people that are defensive this week. Reverse the energy. You could be in a situation, whether it's work or with your friends or with family, where you're dealing with people that are very defensive, and you've got to keep your emotions grounded and, be methodical about what you say around people like this. Okay. But in general, I feel like with the action that I'm seeing, you guys are like the wounded warrior. You're being very protective, and that there are some opportunities for some of you water signs out there. There could be an offer, a job opportunity. There could be an offer to bring in more income, and you're just trying to decide what works for me. Because then we have, let's see here, as far as the people around you in the future, you do have Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles is the offer of, it's a new opportunity. For some, it will be a job offer. For some, it's work coming your way, more money. It's expanding your business. And by clarifying the card, we have the Three of Wands, which is literally launching your ships. She's launching her birds. There they go. You have messenger birds here, and she is in this energy here with the Ace of Pentacles and the Three of Wands. You are making money doing something that you love doing. Okay, you're bringing in some income, or there's a proposal, or there's some type of an offer being put out there for you in the coming week. And for you guys, it could be that you receive a message about an offer through an email or a text, through friends. It could be through networking, that you find out that there is more work coming your way or more money coming your way to expand your business. For some of you, for others that I'm picking up, this is communication with someone that you could be either linked to, if not, I don't think it's romantic. I feel like it's more personal. If not personal, I definitely feel it's professional or it's connected. The nexus seems to be business and finances for some of you. And for others, it's physical. Oh, there we go. That was the hit. Because it's action, and this is all about action and the action and the people that you're dealing with. And I feel like for some of you, you're kind of getting off the couch and moving and becoming more physical. And for some of you water signs, you're, again, remember, accepting where you are right now so that you can make the physical changes that are necessary. And with this card that I'm seeing with the Three of Wands, it's whether it's getting up and moving around your apartment, or sitting up and moving your arms with weights, whatever you can do to move a little bit more this week. I'm hearing that it's important to keep moving, keep doing what you're doing to improve your health. That's the other thing I'm seeing, is that you're accepting your situation and you're changing that, you're changing it with your body, with your career, with your finances. And so we have hopes and fears in the future. We've got the Chariot energy coming up, and this is kind of the energy. This is you guys feeling like you're in control. So sometime in the week ahead, I feel like more toward the end of next week, more toward closer to like the 27th, 28th, after the new moon, the Chariot is a card of being in control. It's moving forward. You're in the driver's seat. You're calling the shots. And so you're feeling more confident about where you're heading in the coming week. And I feel like for some of you, there is travel. For some of you, with this King of Wands clarifying, it's frightening. I think it's a little daunting to have all the power and all the control. But once you have it, keep yourself motivated. This is about being motivated to achieve your goals. And so some of you are heading in that direction of being incredibly motivated to attain certain goals for yourself. And with that King of Wands, he's very active. He's very physical. And for some of you, it's being more active, being more physical. It's getting up and moving. And for some of you, this will not resonate at all because you're very active. And for some others, you're going to get this. It's going to sit with you very well. And you're going to say, yes, I need to be more physical. I need to take better care of my health. I need to accept where my body is today so that I can change and make healthy choices. And that's this energy. This is also, by the way, another hit I'm getting is you may know a fire sign, an Aries, Leo, Sag, that you may hear from, and this person is at a distance. He travels. He or she may be traveling to see you, or you may hear from this person, or they're on, you're on their mind. I don't know if this King of Wands is going to do anything. I feel like because he's active and he's upright, and I only read upright, but he did land upright. He is, someone who takes charge and someone that wants to communicate and talk, and he wants to initiate a conversation. So for some of you, you may hear from someone that is fiery and has a take charge attitude, and they may somehow approach you. I mean, remember, I did see some romantic potential this week for some of you, and this could be in regards to while you're on the go, while you're moving, you click with somebody in the coming week. But in general, I'm also sensing that you guys are feeling like with the Chariot, it's about being in the driver's seat. Now, I know I'm accepting where I am, and now I'm going to move in a new direction so I can make the changes, and the outcome is the Fool. To begin again, to start again, to take risks that I know, for me, with the Three of Cups and the Fool, networking and taking risks with people I can trust. For some of you, you're reaching out to people in your life that you can count on, friends that are going to help you network, help you either expand your business, promote your business. For some of you, it's just making new friends. For some of you, it's literally coming out of a bad relationship and hanging out with your friends and stepping out of your comfort zone. And when I say stepping outside your comfort zone, going out and trying something different, going out with your girlfriends or your boyfriends and going out to the movies, going bowling, trying something that you haven't done. And even if you got a boatload of kids at home, it's doing something different with the family. Perhaps it's hanging out with the children and watching a movie together, or it's just getting a babysitter for the night so that you can go out with your friends. I mean, there's lots of newness here. The Fool is taking a risk, and in this energy, it's you guys are ready to take a risk and try a new way of living, try a new way of living your life when it comes to taking better care of your health, trying a new way of taking initiative with your career. All right, especially with this Three of Cups, you guys are there are people in your life this week that are going to help promote you professionally. There are people in your life this week that are totally on your side and supporting any changes that you're ready to make. You want to get physical? I'll work out with you. You want to get healthy? I'll go out to eat and we'll eat salads together. I mean, whatever the goal is, the Fool is such a great energy of new beginnings. It's newness. It's getting away from that past. And again, because you're accepting where you are, you're able to then evolve. So on that note, I'm going to just clarify a couple of cards here before I finish up this reading. Let's take a look at let's see. I want to clarify, I believe, the Queen of Cups and the Knight of Cups, because we want to know next to the Nine of Wands, because we have the future is the Queen of Cups and the Knight of Cups, and the action card is the Nine of Wands. So why is this coming up? Why is the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Cups and the Nine of Wands here next to the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles? So let's clarify these four cards, Spirit. I'm asking you to please be, what is the Queen of Cups and the Knight of Cups here? Next to the Nine of Wands. Why is this all here? Oh, okay. So, Seven of Swords. So, For some of you, you're dealing with someone with the Nine of Wands energy. I'm especially getting, and the Knight of Cups, and even with the Knight of Pentacles. Someone who may have shown you some attention in the past, and now they can't be trusted. All right. And you may be connecting with, and that's why the Nine of Wands is coming up. That Nine of Wands energy is being defensive. You're defensive because you don't trust this energy coming in. And let's clarify the Seven of Swords. Who is this Seven of Swords person? For the Queen of Cups and the Knight of Cups, what is the Seven of Swords about? We know it's uncertainty. We know it's not trusting. It's energy that you don't trust. It's someone who made you feel like you couldn't trust them. And it's we've got Knight of Pentacles. So this is definitely someone who is slow and methodical in their thinking, and someone who confused the heck out of you. So for some of you, I don't know if they're going to communicate with you, but I feel like they're in your energy this week. So there could be that they're on your mind, or you see them, or you bump into them. Let's see. One more card, please, to clarify. What is this Knight of... This is someone who's got some earth and water on their chart, maybe, or definitely some earth and fire with the Nine of Wands. Can you just clarify, please? So we got the Eight of Swords and then the Six of Swords. So the Six of Swords is about someone who I believe travels for work, somebody that may live at a distance, who's not taking responsibility with the Eight of Swords. They don't want to see that. This is kind of the energies. They don't want to take responsibility for actions, pain that they caused you. Okay, they may be feeling sorry for themselves, and they're at a distance, or they're deliberately distancing themselves from you, and you are coming to a point where you're accepting that. With the accepting card, remember, acceptance, you're accepting that this person is not going to change, and that maybe this energy is coming through this week because you're realizing it's time to move away from this energy, especially with the Six of Swords and the Chariot card and all these cards here with the Nine of Wands and the Queen of Cups. She's realizing, I deserve better than this. And so for some of you, you're realizing, I'm going to put my energy into something that moves forwards, not backwards. I'm not going to waste my time with someone that is still in a rut and refuses to be humble, refuses to take responsibility. So that may resonate with some of you. And to clarify, let's see here. Let's see if there's one more card coming in. Whoop, yeah. So this is someone, Five of Pentacles, who left you out in the cold. For some of you, it's leaving someone who left you out in the cold. Now, this could be a friend, a boyfriend, a girlfriend. It could be related to a job you did where you weren't paid. And some of you may just have to walk away from that or find a way to get your money a different way by getting more work. With the Ace of Pentacles coming into the future, if you were in a situation, by the way, some of you water signs, where you were working, this could also be related to the work you're doing. You may have worked in a very toxic environment where you were working with people that were just so toxic and so chaotic that you had to get out, and you got out, and now you're looking for something better. And for some of you, it's job offers coming in. Okay, so we're going to end it there, guys. I do hope that this resonated with some of you. Please leave comments below. Let me know what you think, if this did hit anyone at all. And also, if you liked the video, please hit the like button down below. And if you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, please do. And please share my video. And I do take donations. I take PayPal. So if you would like to donate to my channel, I would be so grateful. And also, if there are other types of readings that you would like me to do, because right now I'm just doing a couple of different kinds right now. I tend to focus on divine females and separation from the divine masculine. And again, energy is fluid. And I also do the general reading. But if any of my subscribers out there have any types of readings you'd like me to do, please let me know. I'd love some feedback. So on that note, you guys have a beauteous and blessed week ahead, and thank you to all. Bye.